Okay, guys. So I got these in the mail this week, and they're Toynami 1/100 scale. It's about 6 inches tall, I think, each. And so I got the battle damage. It looks like a battle damage weathered, and that's awesome. I always like battle damaged versus factory fresh, you know. But this one's got like weathering, panel lines, and it didn't cost like $400 or $200, whatever. Because the new one, there's the Yamatos. I had the Yamatos, and those are expensive. Sold those because well, I got over it. I sold all my Yamato Macross stuff. All my Macross stuff, I sold it. I used to have a huge collection, but then I got over it. But now, for some reason, I got back into it, and that's fine. I sold the Yamato stuff. I do regret a little bit, but I was able to use the money I got for those for something else, which was a big upgrade, and I don't regret it. So it's nice to get these that don't cost so expensive, and I was like, cool, I got a battle damaged VF-1S, and I'm like, man, it would be cool if they had the weapon set. And hey, there there's a Toynami weapon set, and it worked. And so I'm gonna set these up. And I also got the stealth one. Looks awesome. A stealth VF-1S. I had the stealth VF-1J, but the VF-1J wasn't one of my favorites, so I didn't care too much for it. But a VF-1S, looks awesome. The only thing is the little gold lines, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. So I'm gonna take these out of the box and set them up, and I'll be right back. All right, so I managed to open up this guy, and geez, man, look at it. That's amazing. That is just sick. I mean, it was a $60 figure, and it's just amazing. Look at that paint job. Just simply amazing. I love it. And you might, the Bandai high metals are better. Yeah, they might be. But I'll tell you one thing, that this guy beats the Bandai high metals. The paint job. I mean, look at this. For me, a big part of a figure or statue or model or whatever is the paint job. I love it. It's not pure Snow White, factory fresh. It's just like, that's why I sold all my Yamatos, because they were not, they're too white, they're too brand new, for being battle machines of war, for being in battles. You can't be factory fresh. I like it that it shows like years of gunk, grime buildup. That's awesome to me. To me, that's the best. So that's just my preference. Am I gonna get the high metals? I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get those. I mean, the price is just more than what I would like to pay. So anyway, and then that's what it came with. Look at that. I love it. And then this guy, I'm gonna put this guy on. I can't wait to get this guy on. So let me go ahead and put them on. Hopefully it'll fit. Oh, cool. I didn't see this. The weapon set came with stickers. So I'll put those on later. And this guy also came with some stickers. You know. Nice. Very nice. Will I put them on? Probably not. I'm too lazy. But for now, let's get the weapons on this guy. See how he looks. Because to me, you know, it looks cool, but no weapons, he looks naked. To me, it's always been naked with no weapons. Alright. Okay, guys, so we're back. Got them all put together. Took them out of the box. And here they are. I gotta say, the armor pack makes a huge difference in how these figures look. I mean, they just look badass. You know, it's just crazy how they look. You know, it's just like, this is amazing. Simply amazing, guys. This one, you know, it's a stealth version. Some nice tight joints. The parts went in pretty easy. The paint though is like, it's just too simple. But you know, hey, it's the stealth version, so usually that's gonna be dark colors. This one, on the other hand, man, that thing is impressive. I think this is, comparing the two, this one's better. And this one, and I didn't have to spend big bucks either. I think it was like 80 bucks altogether. Pack, figure. This one is a little more, about 100 bucks. I guess because it's hard to find. And let's see, 1/100 scale. What does that mean? Let's take some measurements. Okay, so about 6 inches. Pretty good, you know. Pretty good size. So if I had to pick between one or the other, I'd go with this one. This is just awesome. I love the paint job. I'm telling you, paint job makes a big difference. It's all plastic. I had a couple complaints, you know, some loose joints. Well, actually just maybe one loose joint on one of the arms. But we know how to fix that, right? As an action figure collector, I know how to fix those. I know how to fix that joint, that loose joint. Just gonna put some nail polish on there, on that joint, and should be making it tight. Also, the weapons pack looks good. There's just no weathering. I could probably add that later. Not a big deal. But overall, oh my gosh, look at this guy. I mean, it's just amazing. I'm in love with this toy. Thing about the weapons pack, see, because the box on the weapons pack, it says Macross. And you know, it's meant to go with Roy Foker's, right, ship, or Valkyrie. And so, you know, it's supposed to be blue. And I like it. It's not so blue. And this is also Toynami and Macross, okay? But this one Oops. This box, the box for this guy says Robotech, which we know is, you know, it's the American version of Macross. And one thing that I did notice on the putting the weapons on, the armor on, the forearm armor, if you will, very, very loose. Did not want to stay on. It's just a little peg that goes into a hole. I guess the hole was a little bit too big. That's what she said. And the peg was a little bit too small for the hole. But I fixed that with, I have some sticky putty, some white sticky putty. I just put it in the hole or on the peg before I put it into the hole. And that made it fit nice and snug and you can't really see it. Also, putting the backpack on, it was the opposite. There's some pegs that go into the backpack, into the boosters, and that was really hard to put in there. That's what she said. It was like in this case, the peg on the robot was a little bit too big for the slot in the armor. So I kind of had to just wiggle it little by little. I was afraid of breaking it, so I didn't want to, but that gave me some trouble. But it's on there nicely now. That means it ain't going nowhere for, you know, it's not, at least it won't fall off. And the leg armors, so they were no problem. That was a breeze. Putting this guy together was easy. You know, everything fit, parts fit together great. But this one, I got it on, so, you know, it's a win anyway. But it looks amazing. This guy looks just amazing with that armor. I mean, look at it. And I didn't have to spend big bucks either, you know. I mean, I have the kit, that's a Hasegawa kit. And the kit wasn't so much, but man, you know, you gotta put it together, you gotta paint it, and you know, I don't like doing that. Not anymore. But this thing is just so sick. I mean, look at all that paint work. Amazing. It looks like a custom job. Just simply amazing. Look at that. Jeez. Just in love with this figure. And this one, not so much. But I already bought it, so, oh well, you know. Maybe I'll sell it. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep it. Who knows? But definitely, out of the two, this guy is the winner. So, let's do some size comparisons with other 6-inch Macross that I have. Okay, so I got my I got the Bandai 1100 VF-1S. This was a kit, had to be built and painted. Of course, I'm too lazy to do that, so I wasn't the one who built and painted this kit. But he's a 1/100 scale, and like, you know, I think they go great together. Simply amazing. Two of my favorite Macross mecha, the VF-1S and the VF-2SS. I mean, this guy's my favorite mecha of all of Macross. And I heard, yeah, okay, Macross 2 isn't canon. Hey, whatever, I don't care. I like this guy better than this guy. But that was the case until I got this guy today. So I don't know. He sure gives a VF-2SS a run for his money. But this is a whole other story. This guy is just amazing as well. And they're very similar, you know. And this one may not be battle damaged, but he's got the panel lines, you know. So I like that the way it is. I just love it. And this here is a VF-2SS. That's my version of stealth right there. You know, I had this guy built and painted, and I kind of wanted to give him like modern military colors, you know, because the jets nowadays, they have the like that gray right there. It's like a gray, like a haze gray paint job. And the armor pack, I wanted it to look like actual armor, like metal. So to me, this is a stealth. This is a stealth version, VF a stealth version of a Valkyrie, and not so much this guy. You know, that was maybe 70s stealth version, but this would be the modern stealth. And I just love this one too. I got them on a action figure stand because I don't know. It's just these kids. Some of these kids sometimes, you know, they got a hard time standing up. So I just got a stand for him. I didn't get one for him. He doesn't really need it. This guy really needs it. But anyway, there you go. And one more comparison before we wrap this up. Okay, so I brought it out. I put the Robotech next to him. And the Robotech was the only Macross figure I kept. I sold, like I said, I sold my Yamatos. And pretty much just kept this guy. And he looks amazing as well. But I'm happy to have this one. Bigger, a little bit bigger, and better paint job. And I put him next to this 1/100 Armored Core kit. Now this guy, I built him myself. And I must say, I am impressed. And I know this is a review for the Toynami, but this is a Kotobukiya kit. Also 1/100 scale. And as a matter of fact, the same artist who came up with the design of the Macross mecha also came up with the design of the Armored Core mechas. And but that'll be a video for another time. I'm also an Armored Core fan. I used to play the games, but I love the mecha. And I have the Kotobukiya's figures that go with this guy. From the Armored Core series, though, I brought him out because he's my favorite Armored Core mecha. I mean, it's just amazing. And I didn't even have to paint him. I just put them together. But I guess I could add some weathering too. But in the meantime, he looks badass. So I just figured I'd do another video for my subscribers. Thanks again, getting me past the 100 mark. And keep an eye out. You know, if you like this video, please hit the like. And you know, please subscribe if you like my videos. Hit subscribe. I'll be putting out more videos in the very near future. Giant monsters, action figures, giant robots, kits, you know, action figures, statues. I mean, everything. I talk about a little bit of everything. So until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.